Wants us to prepare all of you to go on a journey downtown to Salisbury University so they can squawk with you.
They said they surprised themselves with all the changes they've undergone through this semester.
And they've promised us that all of that emphasis will make sense very soon. Everyone, please put your hands together
For
Squawkappella!
Okay, Squawkappella is our on-campus a cappella group. It's the only one on campus at Salisbury University. If you were to go see a band with instruments, a full band with a guitar and drums and a singer, except they're all singing all the parts of the instruments, and we use our voices to try to convey those instruments in a different way. So our name, Squawkappella, was not originated by us. It was originated by John David Mayberry, which is the founder of Squawkappella. He came up with the name when he basically created the group, and we're still in touch with him now, so it's cool. I don't think we're ever going to change it, but maybe.
I am the music director. Probably the most time-consuming, biggest commitment is you have to be responsible for getting all the arrangements, which for me, I arrange them myself, most of them at least, and that takes a lot of time. I teach the people their parts and make sure we sound good, fix wrong notes, and basically have the final say when it comes to anything about if there's any sort of question about what do we do about music.
So my position is president, which means I deal with all the logistics of the group. I answer our emails, I make sure we get to our gigs, talk to people about gigs, make sure we get paid or not paid for gigs, make decisions that no one else wants to make about the group, deal with things when things go wrong, and try to keep us as cohesive as possible. So the vocal parts we have are sopranos, altos. The sopranos are the high voice and the altos are the low voice. And then there's the basses and the tenors.
1, 2, ready, hit.
And the basses are the low boy part and the tenors are the higher boy part.
We do blind auditions, which means that we put up a curtain across the whole room and we can't see the auditionee. And so we're not judging you based on your looks. We don't know who you are, to try and eliminate the biases.
It actually made more people come audition because usually people are really scared to audition because they're just nervous.
Ooh, I was really nervous. I was really gassy. But I was fine once I started singing.
You come in and we warm you up, test your range, just go up and down the scale, see how high you can go and how low you can sing. Then we do a harmony exercise where one of our members sings up and down the first 5 notes of a scale, and the auditionee sings in harmony above that with them. Then we have a tonal memory exercise, which is where we play a series of notes on the piano, and you have to sing them back. And then you just sing your solo.
And then after the first round, we picked people by their numbers, and then we had a social gathering where we met people face to face before they came to the second part of the rounds, and then we obviously knew them there, and then they did the second part, and then we let them know if they made it or not. What do we look for in a member? Someone who's confident and more outgoing than shy, someone who's not afraid to be on stage, obviously, because you're going to be performing in front of people. And someone who's not afraid to, voice their opinions, because in Squawkappella a lot we have to make decisions together. And also just someone who loves music. We don't discriminate against people who don't read music or aren't musicians or aren't music majors or anything. It's just kind of a passion thing.
Well, first, I love music. I grew up on music. So I've always wanted to do music. So when I went to Salisbury University, I had a friend named Syed. We go way back since high school, and he told me about Squawkappella. So I was interested, and so I did it. What's it like to be the most recent member? Sometimes it's somewhat not intimidating, but you're still trying to get used to everyone, which I already am. It's been 8 months, but in the beginning, I went to get used to everyone. I was a little uneasy. I didn't know what I wanted to do, if I wanted to do it, if I did. But then I grew on them. They grew on me, and I love them.
Okay, so the ICCAs is a competition that was actually featured in the movie Pitch Perfect.
ICCA stands for the International Collegiate Championship of Acapella. It's a huge competition of everyone in the United States.
Groups around the nation come and audition and compete against each other who are on the college level. And you basically compete to move on in the competition.
First round, you compete against the schools in your state, and then it goes to regionals and then nationals. It's basically the epitome of an a cappella competition. It's the one.
I've competed 3 times.
We've gone to ICCAs every year. We always do it.
To compete is pretty stressful because, you want to compete at the competition. You want to basically try to guess what other people are going to do before you get on stage and how you can do it better. And you want to stand out and you want to be different, and you also want to work together with other people to for one common goal, and it can get kind of stressful, but it actually is pretty enlightening to compete and pretty scary at the same time. So it's kind of like a whirlwind of emotions to compete.
Tensions are high usually. People are on edge and ready to just blow up at any second.
We had practice almost every night. It was stressful, with the other college work, but it was fun.
It's hard to find the extra time because you have to coordinate 14 schedules, but it's really stressful, but it always is worth it.
The group prepares by voting for a 3 or 4 song set usually. After the voting process is over, we have either group members or we pay somebody to arrange our music. We then start to learn our music. We then choreograph dances for our songs, and we eventually start learning them with microphones and just performing it and perfecting it every day until it's competition day, basically.
For ICCAs, we pay special attention to making sure we choose the right songs in a fair manner. So we have sort of rounds of voting where people suggest songs, and then we anonymously vote for our top couple of songs. Then that'll narrow it down a little bit, and then we have a long discussion where we listen to all of the top maybe 15 songs and discuss what we're going to pick, and it often ends up turning into more of a battle than a discussion.
For ICCAs this year, we sang Choke by One Republic. We sang Surprise Yourself by Jack Garrett. And Downtown by Macklemore, and Sunshine by Powers.
We chose our songs in the usual way we do, where we discuss, but this time it was a lot different because in the past we've sort of just picked, what song would be a good opener, what song would be a good closer, but this time we went beyond it and we really thought about what is the meaning of these songs, how do they relate to each other, how can we make our set a story.
We thought these songs, especially some of them, we kind of have had soloists and vision to sing them, so we were we know what our strong suits are. So most of them were picked because we thought they were in our element as Squawkappella.
And so it was a gospel feel song, and they know I grew up on gospel, so they encouraged me to audition for the solo, and so I did, and that's how I got it.
The president, Desiree, choreographed every single song this year. We also had a lot of collaboration. While we're learning it, people will say, oh, well, I think it might be really cool if we did this, and then that ends up being what we do. Our president, Desiree, was sort of the visionary, and then we all pitched in and collaborated to get what we came up with.
I came up with the choreography half in my sleep because I dream about choreography for Squawkappella. But I really tried to tell a story this year through our music. I didn't want to just like be robots like singing. I wanted to like tell a story and convey some sort of like story or message. So basically like by listening to the songs on repeat maybe 150 times until I felt like I understood them. I also sometimes watch YouTube videos of just like dance crews like doing the songs and stuff like that, and just like knowing what my group is capable of and what they're comfortable doing as well helps me choreograph.
I was dying when I saw that.
Everyone should be looking at that at some point in this performance to know where you are.
Right at the cup. Very end when it goes like ooh, clack, like someone's mic always hits their leg.
I was told literally to hold it right there.
And then you gotta go straight into it. Can you make that like really bass heavy?
And they say the eyes are windows to the soul, so make sure your eyes are open so we can see, and use your eyebrows too.
Yeah, guys, so the person all the way in that back corner in the top is supposed to know what the hell's going on here. All the way up there in that top corner.
Do you think the group is ready? Oh yeah, we're totally ready.
Especially as one of the board members, it feels like you're not ready and it's really stressful.
Yes, I do.
Welcome to the 2017 International Championship of Collegiate Acapella Mid-Atlantic Quarterfinal here at Johns Hopkins University. So these groups that you're about to see tonight, they're literally about to give it their all. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the show. Give it up for Brad and Andy.
The Frostburg University Belltones! Johns Hopkins' very own vocal coach! Please welcome the Townhouses Put your hands together for the University of Delaware vocal coach! Put your hands together.
Frostburg State University's
Zen Harmonics. Please welcome the Johns Hopkins University Notes of Ron Harris. Please vote the Johns Hopkins Music Dynasty. UMBC Mama's to prepare all of you to go on a journey downtown to Salisbury University so they can squawk with you.
They said they surprised themselves with all the changes they've undergone through this semester.
And they've promised us that all of that emphasis will make sense very soon. So, everyone, please put your hands together for Squawkappella!
I feel very nervous for multiple reasons because as president, I feel like the results or like everything that happens kind of like lay on my shoulders, and I'm kind of like the basis of like the face everyone looks at when like something happens.
It's hard to describe. It feels like a dream.
I was very scared. I didn't want to mess up because the beginning is the anchor, so I didn't want to mess up everyone else, because if I mess up, that means the whole song is messed up. So I was very scared.
Well, I see breakfast on the table, and I can smell you in the hall. Lord knows I'd cry if I was able, but that won't get me through tomorrow. And no, it's not like I was counting or thought that we'd run out of days. So I'll be holding on to something, breathing the air you took away. I'll keep a picture of you on the wall, and choke on the memories. I'll keep a message of you if you come, and choke on the memories. Choke, well, I've been looking for some new words to say just how you got to me. I wrote some letters that I burned, 'cause you're not just history. And I see your clothes in the closet. Oh, I hear your phone ring in the drawer. I'm not hoping for an answer. I'm just knocking at your door. I'll keep a picture of you in the world, and choke on memories. I'll keep a message of you if you come. I'll keep a picture of you in the world, and choke on memories. I'll keep a message of you if you come, Well, I see breakfast on the table, and I can smell you in the hall. Take a pen and write this down. Draw something that can't be found, and learn to walk again somehow. You know you might surprise yourself. Love her if you only knew the times that train has fooled me too, and tears me from a place I know. It helps me to surprise myself. You know you can surprise yourself. So let's go and surprise yourself. Ooh, ooh,
I went to ICCAs and loved it. MCs like you're next. Give me something. I'm like, honestly, Squawkappella is the dope. Straight A's dudes with some on-point books. See the crowd that's emerged out in front of the stage. I'd be a little bit enraged if we don't keep them engaged. So sit back in your seat, enjoy the show, cause you're with Squawk now and it's time to go.
she has her arms around your waist.
place, we have the vocal cords. In second place, moving on to the semifinal at the end of March, the Towson Trills. The time has arrived for our quarterfinal champion. The winner tonight, also going on to compete at the Mid-Atlantic semifinal on March 25th. From the University of Delaware,
After the ICCAs, I feel like we did a really great job. I'm so proud of my group. We had a lot of new members this year. That was their first time competing. They did such a good job. I'm so proud of them. And I'm just ready to keep pushing Squawkappella to grow and change and be like who we want to be.
I think we looked great and had sharp movements and everything had a purpose, and we really, I think our message came across very well.
Every time I perform any stage, I feel like love. It's love to me. It's what it makes me feel, because I'm a small person, so when I get up there it makes me feel huge. I can touch the sky.
It's so much fun. It's like a family. It's just to have fun and collide through music. And like I said, they're my family and everybody's welcomed in as like a family member and we all become close and it's just great.
Thank you, Haley.
Awesome.
See what's inside.